Hey everybody. Um, so yeah, it's been a bit. Alright, let's start from where the last video took place. The last video took place, I think, at like right before October. And I was like, it's gonna be Blend Bunny-tober, it's gonna be so much fun. And then I just got so busy. And I'm going to be honest with you, from about October through midway through November-ish, I just lost all motivation to film. Like, I don't know what happened because I was feeling really good about the videos that I had planned and the videos that I had been making, and I was feeling like really good. And then I don't know. It was gone. So let's update you on a few things. So, beginning in October, I know prior to this I had been talking a lot about feeling very burnt out at my job. And so beginning in October, I actually started taking an online class at my local community college, and it is a certification class. I am no longer beginning in, like, sometime in March. I will no longer be working in a restaurant kitchen. I am actually going to become certified at the end of February to become a paralegal. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'm finished the first half of the course. The second half begins after the new year. So we kind of have like it's more or less like a semester winter break. So that's really exciting. I did really well in the first half of the course, and I'm super excited to start the second half of the course. But that was, of course, taking an online class and still working a full-time job. That was part of the reason, I think, why I lost my motivation to make videos, is because I was trying to work my full-time job and work on 8 to 12 hours per week of homework while also working my marching band job, and it became a lot. So that's news number one. News number two is going to make the next few videos, if I end up following through with them, very interesting. I broke my wrist, so there's that. As you guys know, I bought a motorcycle back at the end of July. I do have my motorcycle license. Let's get that out of the way. I got that at the beginning of July and bought my bike at the end of July. Unfortunately, I was in a small accident. It was a single vehicle accident. I took a turn wrong, and I accidentally jumped the curb. Motorcycle, of course, it bounced onto the curb and then it tipped over. I rolled off of it and rolled onto this wrist and broke it. But that was the extent of the damage to me. I had the broken wrist. I had like a little bit of shoulder pain that still bothers me in the morning, but other than that, it's fine. And like a singular scrape on my knee. The bike did take a bit more damage. I got really freaked out the other day because the repair shop that has it right now tried to tell me that it was totaled, and I'm like, there's no way that a curb totaled my bike. So after discussing it with my one friend who is a huge car and motorcycle, specifically Harley expert, we figured out what we're going to repair on the bike specifically, like what we're going to get repaired and what things me and said friend are probably going to work on ourselves, because he is going to help me fix the bike things that are not worth my money to get repaired at the shop, because again, he's huge into that type of thing. He's amazing at repairing cars, and I watched this man fix his entire suspension in the middle of a school parking lot. And so, like, he's incredible, and I'm so, so, so grateful for him. So I'm going to be taking care of that. But I did break my wrist in such a way that this is the big bulky cast I have on now. I did have to get surgery on it. It was a pretty bad break. It didn't feel terrible, but looked terrible. I have a pretty decently high pain tolerance, so between that and the shock, I think, of the accident, it did not feel like as bad of a break as it ended up being. But I did just have surgery. Today is Friday. I had surgery on Wednesday. So I have been out of work since November 18th. So that's been weird. I did finish up. I had 2 weeks left of the online class after the accident, so I was trying to like type everything left-handed. For those of you that don't know, my right hand, aka the broken one, is my dominant hand. So that made things very interesting. But as you can see, I do actually still have a full face of makeup on today. When I was younger, I saw a lot of my friends breaking their wrists, breaking their dominant wrists and arms and everything like that. So I actually did teach myself to be mostly ambidextrous. And of course, since I've done this, it has ended up serving me well. I did do this full face of makeup using only my left hand. That, of course, is one of the videos that I'm considering filming. But yeah, so that was the other big life change that happened is I've been trying to deal with the stress of being in my first ever accident because I haven't been in a car accident like that. Correction. Obviously, when I was younger, I think my parents got into like 2 car accidents. All of us are fine, obviously. So, but this is the first accident that I have caused and I have had to deal with. I haven't been in a car accident that like I've been driving or anything like that. So dealing with the stress of that has been very not fun. Yeah, I think that's where we left off. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, especially with trying to become a paralegal. YouTube has 100% gone to the back burner in terms of my priorities. However, I recently have kind of refound my love for makeup at almost the entire month of October, the entire month of Blend Benny-Tober that I never did. I barely wore any makeup. Like, I feel like I've just barely been wearing makeup recently until like this past week when I had to do a makeup look for a concert, and it was a choir concert, so I didn't need my wrist for anything, so that's why it was okay. I finally like revived my love of makeup a little bit, which is great. So I am hoping to get back into making videos again. It's going to be really difficult because of course I can only edit with one hand, but I'm really going to try. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to stick to my consistent once-a-week schedule. I don't know what days they're going to be up. They're probably not going to be up the same time. It's probably going to be sporadic for a little while until I can really figure out if I want to get myself back to a regular schedule or if I just kind of want to do this for fun. Because for a long time I did want to make a career out of this, which is why I was like, it needs to be every single week at the same time, and it needs to, and I just don't think that's realistic for me anymore, which is okay. I need to accept that, and the point is I'm just going to make videos for fun because I can, and I think that's great. And yeah, so they're probably not going to be at the same time every single week, and I'm not going to plan them ahead of time. I'm not going to write them down in a book like I had been and be like, okay, I'm filming this thing. I'm just going to film on a whim. I'm going to do what I want to do for a little while and see if that's what works for me, see if that's what's good for me, and just kind of go from there. So this is obviously a pretty short video. This is just me kind of catching you guys back up on what's happened since October. I do plan on trying to film a full video using just my left hand. The only problem with that is that, of course, like, because it's using my left hand, my makeup does take a little bit longer, so I'm kind of dreading it in terms of editing it. Not actually filming it, I don't care. I like doing my makeup, and it's been a challenge doing it with my left hand. I'm just not looking forward to editing it. If you are curious about what I have on my eyes today, I do have the Beauty Bay and NikkieTutorials palette, along with the Kaleidos and Jessica Club Nebula palette. That is what is on my eyes today. And I think, again, considering it was my left hand, I think this turned out pretty freaking okay. I think my blend is pretty aight. And I used my Blend Bunny Cosmetics brushes. Love those. If you want to see an actual review on those, I will try. Of course, I've only been able to use them with my left hand at this point, so I haven't been able to use them to the full extent of their ability that I would with my dominant normal hand. And I also used a lot of my blinged brushes today because, for those of you that do not know, today is December 3rd, and Allie Dawson and Bling Brushes just launched the Allie Dawson collection today. I love Allie. Allie is one of the sweetest, most fun people that I watch here on YouTube. Again, I'm in a Discord with her and Paige Corin, and she's so sweet, and I love her. And after this accident, I did not think that I was going to be able to get this collection, and some things ended up going a little right a few days after the accident, to where I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy this for myself as a Christmas present. So I bought the PR box bundle. So obviously I did not get sent the brushes in PR, but I'm going to have a PR box to unbox, and I'm just super excited about that. So I am hoping to be able to film that for you. And yeah, so that is what I used my eyes. That is all of the life updates. I think you guys saw I got a kitten. Kitten, still crackhead, but is a little more grown up now, a little bit. Both him and his sister are upstairs sleeping. And yeah, I just wanted to catch you guys up, make sure you guys knew what was going on, why I haven't been posting on socials a whole lot, why I haven't been posting on here. But I look forward to what I'm hoping will be a good holiday season for my YouTube channel. I'm looking forward to Christmas, and I hope you guys are too. If you don't celebrate Christmas, happy Hanukkah, or whatever other holidays that you celebrate. Just happy holidays to all of you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, everybody.